Welcome to Investors Insights, episode number 163. Today we will be discussing, can Fed speak make the market weak? So let's jump right in.
Big week. A lot of Fed governors are speaking. A big surprise on Wednesday with a hawkish statement.
Earnings have not really gone up. And if earnings drop down, stocks do not go up.
It's hard for them to price domestically and raise prices right now.
Right.
Bad earnings in the rearview mirror, and now we're looking at a very unaccommodative Fed in front of us.
You're listening to Investors Insights with Greg Powell and the Portfolio Strategy team from Five Land Partners.
Gentlemen, good morning. Great meeting earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Some debate. The Fed is alive and well, and let's talk a little bit about that, because guess what? The Fed is definitely talking.
Yes, they are.
So, Bobby, start off here. I think we've got presentations by, 6 or 7 Fed board members this week?
Big week. A lot of Fed governors are speaking. Obviously, last week we had a big surprise on Wednesday with a hawkish statement where the Fed said they're probably live in June. Where if you go back to March, Janet Yellen said that they're cautiously looking at things, and the market didn't expect much. But so Wednesday, we came back and saw a surprise there, and the market obviously is a little scared with that, because if you look back to when they raised in December, the market fell 12% the following weeks, and so the market is looking at that very closely.
Yeah, definitely. I think the expectations had gotten below 10%. So June, by the market, was not perceived as a live meeting. I don't think the Fed really liked being told what is and is not a live meeting.
Sure. Yeah. We are the Fed.
Right. So they start talking. They get out. They start floating these balloons, stress testing the market, saying, well, maybe we might raise rates.
Yeah. Well, it's still saying sometimes you get what you ask for. Years ago, they asked for the Fed to open up more and disclose more. Well, guess what? Now we're getting too much disclosure.
Just go back.
It's calming down. Yeah.
And they're saying that June's a live meeting because two big things: wages continue to increase, and then inflation. The inflation target is about 2%, and that's getting closer to their target. So it is looking more likely, and the numbers are better than they were in December. So
they say. I mean, actually, you brought up the point in the meeting that earnings have not really gone up.
No, they haven't. As a matter of fact, they've gone down from last year, and that's not highly unusual, but it's the second year in a row they've dropped, and that is very unusual.
Right, and if earnings drop down, stocks do not go up. Am I correct in saying that? Everybody agree with me here?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, 2 plus 2 has to equal 4.
That's right.
You got to have it's all got to show that we're growing.
That's right.
So
it
on
does.
that, very much so.
Yeah.
So, and then Trey, you brought up a good point.
Oh, about so what we're watching on the earnings is what's key is that not just the earnings coming out low, is that expectations are coming down. We started the year at 130 on expectations for S&P 500, now at 118. That's a huge drop, and it's going to be hard to go up
from that point.
Absolutely. Yeah. So a good debate today.
It was. And we were noticing, too, a lot of that has to do with the fact that companies pricing their products. It's hard for them to price domestically and raise prices right now.
Right, absolutely.
And it's hard internationally because the pricing is sort of out of whack there too. So there's a big pricing component, what you can charge for your stuff.
Sure.
And that's a lot of it.
Yeah, so we got bad earnings in the rearview mirror, and now we're looking at a very unaccommodative Fed in front of us.
Right. So in essence, we've got information all over the board. Everybody agree with me on that?
Yeah.
So we're going to be watching that closely. We're going to keep you updated on it. But needless to say, it's going to be an eventful week. And the question will be, what will be fact and what will be fiction? And we will decipher that and keep you updated as we move through this week. Thanks for watching, and we also appreciate you sending this vlog to other people who may find it informative. The great thing about it is it allows us to have time to say to you, this is why we're staying conservative, this is why the markets are reacting the way they are, and we're going to continue to stay conservative until we see opportunity to move forward. Thanks again, and we'll be in touch.